Hi, Hunter. Good morning.
That scent on the air. The masked bearer approaches.
Good. No, just waiting for him. My friend, you're just in time. I'd rather not face my old companion without someone I trust nearby.
No, I had a decent sleep. My cat woke me up.
Abner Thorn. According to his letter, you and he work together. He thinks very highly of you. I'd ask how you accomplished such a feat, but there isn't time. The old snake says we have important business to discuss, and he's bringing a friend. He didn't elaborate on either topic. Just mentioned a threat to southern Elsweyr. Between Thorn's cryptic letter and Nathalar's
Okay.
strange mood, I'm feeling out of sorts. Talk to Nathalar. Find out what troubles him while I prepare for Thorn. I appreciate you dealing with Nathalar. The dragon senses my unease over Thorn's letter, which only makes his own anxiety more pronounced. Meanwhile, I need to keep myself from thrashing the old battle mage the moment I see him. Abner Thorn is conceited, opinionated, condescending, and a pain in my arse.
Yeah, I I,
And those
I
are his good
learned
qualities.
that it's just gonna fix
All
itself,
that said,
so I don't need to worry about
I
it.
have the utmost respect for the battle mage. When danger appears, we could do worse than to have Abner on our side. We served together as part of the Five Companions, helping Emperor Aquilarius recover the Amulet of Kings. I have conflicted feelings about those days. We've been exchanging letters recently. I've informed him about Nathalar and the Dragon Guard. His letter indicated a threat to southern Elsweyr, but that was the extent of his revelations. I suppose he wants to tell us in person. Prudent, if frustrating. After all, one should never commit certain details to paper. He paces, he grumbles, he refuses to speak except in riddles, and he's only gotten worse since Thorn's letter arrived and my own mood soured. We both know something terrible gathers strength in the wilderness. We just don't know what it is.
The bearded one speaks as though I am not perched within striking distance and can hear every syllable he utters. I might find his hubris amusing in a different light, but the light that remains fades as darkness comes. A riddle to those hindered by limited perspectives. A profound truth to one such as I. Something ancient and powerful assaults my senses, but the path ahead is unclear. I sense a darkness. Perhaps an absence of light. It sets my scales on edge. My feeling is my own. It grew from a tickle behind my broken horn when the fool of a battle mage opened the halls of Colossus. Now it swirls like a black storm around me. Quite unpleasant. Perhaps the new arrivals can shed clarity on what is to come.
A portal? Here? See what you can make of it.
how do you stand it? My head pounds like an orc drum.
You get used to it. And that was your best one yet.
Abner Tharn. You arrogant, vexatious son of a bleary-eyed...
Save your posturing, Sai. I missed you too, but we have a bigger problem to deal with.
Five Claw. My head spins from the effort that took. Cadwell made it look so easy. By the moons, though, my heart sings at the sight of you, my friend. I did. Cadwell acquired power over portals after attuning at the Shadowdance Temple. Tarn suggested I might have the same ability, and he has been helping me. Just between us, he is not the most patient teacher. Lord Gareshri has my kingdom well in hand. We continue to clean up the mess left by the usurper queen, and there are still stray dragons to deal with. But Tarn convinced me that I was needed here. Working with a dragon, what an odd sensation. So Tarn has told me. He has been exchanging letters with Sai Sahan for some time. Do not expect me to turn my back on the creature, but I will respect this alliance. Moons, this must be what a mouse feels like in the presence of a purring Alfiq. I traveled to southern Elsweyr not just to finish this business with the dragons. The Khajiit of Palatine have been on their own for too long. The time has come to welcome them back into the Confederacy. The Elsweyr Confederacy, an alliance between Anequina and Palatine. The various political upheavals and the Nahatan flu have left the Confederacy in shambles. I plan to rectify that. Gareshri insisted I bring an armed escort. He worries so. Marching down from Rimmon, I suppose. Tarn was in a hurry, so he had me practice my portal making. Zamarak and the others will catch up to us, eventually. Five Claw, you just want to hear tales of your exploits. Very well. You and Abner Tarn arrived in northern Elsweyr to help deal with the dragon threat that Tarn unintentionally released upon us. Along the way, we discovered a terrible truth. That Euraxia, the usurper queen, Tarn's half-sister, orchestrated the release of the dragons. We ended her reign, only to learn that the dragons had plans of their own. Calgrontid, leader of the dragons, sought the power hidden in Jode's core. We killed the dragon Mulamnir and flung Calgrontid into the void, but not before he absorbed the core's power. Then I took back my family's throne and accepted the crown of Anequina. As for Calgrontid, you should talk to Tarn.
I see that my instructions were followed to the letter. The champion of Aquina, Sai Sahan, and the dragon Nafalar together in the same place, and I have brought Chimera. We have much to discuss. It concerns Calgrontid. Calgrontid absorbed a good deal of the core's power before we stopped him. I hoped he was lost in the void after we dislodged him, but like us, he made his way back to Tamriel. I've been hunting for him ever since. Not just that. I pieced together his ultimate plan. Calgrontid boasted he would become the equal of Akatosh, and your dealings with Ludvolon and the cult of the New Moon suggest they were preparing for an ascension. Isn't it obvious? Calgrontid plans to become a god. There's an island off the coast, Dragonhold. In the Kunzari legends, it was the dragon's seat of power. I can't open a portal to it, I can't even scry it. It's protected by potent magic. You face the cult of the New Moon? The cultists revere Calgrontid. They must have a method for getting to and from the island. I assume their base at the New Moon Fortress holds the answers we seek.
Strange green stone. Does that sound like what you're looking for, Tharn?
Indeed. Since I read about it in your reports, I've wanted to examine it. Chimera, can you...
No more portals, Tarn. Not right now. I have duties other than conveying you around, you know.
Oh, very well. Sai, let's talk. We'll meet our friend at the fortress.
I think I will leave the investigation of the cultist stronghold to you and the sour old men, Five Claw. I want to find out more about the situation in Palatine from your Dragon Guard companions. They are locals, yes?
Don't you know that interruptions at nap time cause mange of the fur? You mean other than the cultists that were trying their damnedest to disembowel us? Wait a moment. You're going back there. What in the Two Moons could possibly warrant a return visit to that awful place? Huh. Now that you mention it, I did hear a few of those nutters mentioning sending the green stone to an island, and they were certainly sacrificing something on that altar in the amphitheater. I am not a mage. I wouldn't know a portal from a hole in the ground, but that's where they were gathering the green, Aeon stone, I think they called it. If they have a way to move the stone, it must be in the amphitheater. That's where I would look. May the moons protect you on your mission. If you need a helping claw, come find me. After my... I heard Aelia say something about meeting with the Queen of Enequina, which I take to be some sort of euphemism. As for the captain, he went to collect his special order, a case of
Hi,
plum
Luna.
brandy, the good stuff. Already storing it away, I'd wager.
What happened? What happened in Black Clover? Was it a spoiler? What arc is it? Ah. Yeah, don't spoil it for me, but if you can be as vague as possible of why you're heartbroken. Did someone die? Oh. Was it one of the black holes? Shit, where am I? Was it members of the Black Bulls? Really? I did not think Tabitha would go that way. Hmm. You deserve some crying over.
You need to rest, old man. Don't pretend otherwise.
If you insist. Talk to Sai. I need a moment.
I expected the New Moon cultists to disperse after the death of Latfulan. I suppose Kalgrantid has other ideas. We need to determine how the cultists reach the Dragon's protected island. But according to Tharn, the cult operates both here and on the island. They must have a way to get from here to there. The stockpile of Aeon Stone and this amphitheater are as good a place to start our search as any.
Damn.
That entrance has most likely been sealed in response to what you and she accomplished here. A structure as ancient as this must have other entrances, though. Let's find one and make our way to the amphitheater.
Quiet, quiet. You just told me that Mimosa is there.
Tharn will be fine. He just needs to catch his breath. Which means I get a few blissful moments without listening to his scathing observations. Now let's move quickly. Kalgrantid must be dealt with before he can complete his ascension. The fortress is built atop the cliffside, and the river runs along its base. There must be another way into the fortress along the river. I can feel it in my beard.
Don't say anything in response to this, but I hope it's not Zora or Zora. Yeah, Zora or Sekri. Also Sue, because he has Libe. No. Sekri. Narrow. I've been watching the One Piece, so I said Zoro at first.
We need to find another way in. Let's follow the river. Cross here. I have a feeling. This looks promising.
You found a way inside. And without my
Her
help.
magic is
Good.
called sealing magic.
Back on your feet, old man? Let me know if you need a litter.
A jest. I find it hard to tell through all that facial hair. Now focus. You'll need your fighting skills inside.
Tharn's stamina isn't as robust as I remember, but I'll never forget that acerbic tone. Once inside, we'll need all our talents to navigate this nest of vipers.
No,
so
Jasper,
stay
you can't
alert.
have any part of my any of my jelly beans.
Would you like an engraved invitation, or can we enter the fortress now? For now. I recommend we move quickly, however. These bouts
Ceiling,
of weariness
like a
strike
loft.
after I use my magic, and with more and more frequency of late.
Chol.
You never cease to surprise me, Sai.
What now, old man?
In the past, I considered you nothing more than Varen's muscle, but here you are, leading a new generation of Dragon Guard.
Your point, Tharn?
Just contemplating how some people adapt to change.
Some seek change, others have it forced upon them.
Wisdom from an empty well here in the belly of our enemy. Let's stick to the matter at hand, shall we?
Through the portal, fleas. There is work to do on my
Calgrontid, here. We must find him. Calgrontid!
You shall be the first to behold the rise of the Dark Aeon.
The portal just closed. Tharn, can you open it?
Perhaps, but not by myself. Champion, let's talk. I know Sai was hoping for a confrontation, but I doubt we could have survived an encounter with Calgrontid. He looked even more powerful than when we saw him at Jode's core. Now, about that portal. This array of stones forms the portal's focal point. That's Aeon Stone, mined from sites throughout southern Elsweyr. I did a little research after receiving Sai's report. We need to energize the stones to activate the portal to Dragonhold. Aeon Stone has no intrinsic power. It amplifies whatever energy it absorbs. That's the key to activating the portal. If you step close to the stones, I'll siphon a bit of your vitality into them. That should provide power enough to open the portal. As I said, I did some research. Approach each Aeon Stone and I'll siphon a little of your vitality into them. That should provide the energy I need to activate the portal to Dragonhold. You think so? My knowledge is infinitesimal and it irks me. The stone exists only in southern
So she
Elsweyr.
wants
It
healing.
absorbs and amplifies
Yeah,
energy
she's the one who
using a
sealed
process
the
I
first
can utilize but don't fully
Lizard King.
understand. The cultists certainly accumulated a lot of it, though. You take great pleasure in forcing me to admit to gaps in my knowledge, don't you? Point taken. Calgronti'd absorbed a significant amount of energy from Jode's core. With all the stone he had the cultists send to the island, I assume its unique properties factor into his plans in some fashion.
Someone requested something in the chat. I will just quickly turn off my screen so no personal information from me or them are shared, because it is a money-making opportunity. Okay, A is back. It just made 700,000 gold. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, portal.
Good. The Aeon Stones hum with energy. That should allow me to open the portal to Dragonhold. This is harder than I thought. It's open. Our way to the island. Sai, go. Prepare the Dragon Guard.
Go. You can barely stand, old man.
Don't argue with me. Calgrontide's plan's near completion, and it will take all of us to stop him. Go!
Damn you, Tharn. I'll leave, but you better not die before I return.
It appears that the portal deposited us inside an ancient structure. I assume we're somewhere beneath the island of Dragonhold. The architecture reminds me of both the halls of Colossus and the barrows of Skyrim. Interesting. That's an approximate translation of the Ta'agra text, from the secret histories of the Moonsingers. Calgrontide reigned from here before Kunzari imprisoned him in the halls of Colossus. Some sort of powerful magic isolates this island, an Aegis. We need to find the source of the Aegis and destroy it so Nathalar and the Dragon Guard can join us. We'll never stop Calgrontide without them. Everything I learned about Calgrontide came from a few oblique references in the Khajiit myths. Let's see if we can find anything to add to our knowledge while we search for a way to dispel the Aegis. An Aegis is a defensive spell. While the magic used in the Matrix surrounding Dragonhold is unknown to me, it bears some resemblance to spells I've cast in the past. I assume the Aeon Stones serve as a key component in the process, whatever it is. That supposition was simply an educated guess. But yes, I believe that by channeling the energy from Jode's core through this strange Aeon Stone, Calgrontide can achieve an unprecedented level of power. Will that equal godhood? Who can say? I don't like the way this island is shaking. Let's not linger in these caves. It feels like the ceiling might collapse at any moment.
Seriously, I love Stage 4 Vampire because I can just focus on the quest line and not need to fight anything. Even if I run into someone like I just did. As long as I have stamina and 7 seconds to enter this, even if I run against a wall, I'll be good.
That tapestry. Give me a moment to study it. Obviously of Khajiit origin, old, maybe as ancient as these ruins, perhaps older. I think this depicts one of the forbidden legends. Oh, I can think of any number of reasons for a culture to declare a myth or legend forbidden, though most involve topics too disruptive or dangerous to discuss openly. This particular tale deals with the rise of the new moon. Indeed, anything that hints at changing the status quo poses a danger to those in charge. See the number of moons? The Khajiit acknowledge multiple moons, but they rarely depict any besides Joan and Jode. The third moon is larger than both of them. The figures at the bottom. Those must represent the new moon cultists. And see the Aeon Stone, emanating energy that gives rise to the third moon? Yes, I'm certain. This depicts the legend of the Dark Aeon. I came across another one of the secret Moonsinger myths during my research. It predicts the coming of a powerful new moon, the Dark Aeon. I think Calgrontiid seeks to make this ancient prognostication a reality. Now, let's find the Aegis. According to the legend, this new moon presages a time of darkness and the birth of a new supreme being. Calgrontiid seeks to make the prophecy come true. Damn it. I won't have my legacy tarnished by a mad dragon I inadvertently released. Ah, the confidence of youth. Very well then, let's get on with it. We still need to find the source of the magic that's protecting this island. Dragon, but it's not Calgrontiid.
We must accomplish this or
Road no sky. Forget the source of the island's defenses. We need to destroy these ritual sites.
How much you wanna bet that those gargoyles are gonna come to life? Yep.
Interesting. Let me try something. Power coursing through these stones. It could move a mountain.
I feel like this dude's gonna get corrupted somehow. I've never liked him. I think that was stated in the previous streams as well.
Stand back. Let me try.
What are you doing, cat?
I may regret this later, but I'm going to borrow some of this energy. Let's return to the central chamber and get our bearings.
Jennifer, why are you under my chair?
What pests dare scurry in this sacred place?
I'll deal with this creature.
You think to challenge me?
So much power!
Savor this repose. You cannot stop the dark aeon!
That drove it off. Now, to find the source of the Aegis. So much for feeling like my old self again. It took every iota of energy I absorbed from the Aeon Stone, and all I accomplished was to wound the dragon and drive it off. And now, I'm as used up and worthless as an empty water skin. The injured dragon. There's nothing more dangerous, but also totally predictable. It will head to a secure location to mend its wounds. What could be more secure than the source of Dragonhold's defenses? Your observational skills never cease to amaze me. The energy gave me a boost, but it also wreaked havoc with my body. A mortal vessel was never meant to contain such power. Now that it's gone, I'm nearly spent. I'm not sure we stopped the ritual in time. There's a disturbance in the air. Something's about to happen.
I just realized
Come on.
the person here who was before
Let's find the
and said
source of the
stuff was
island's
named
defenses
Chloe Decker,
while
like
we
from the
still
show
can.
Lucifer. And I thought it was one of my friends from a different server, so I said Chol. I feel bad now.
The humans and Khajiit could, but not Nafalar. We need that dragon and the bond you share to defeat Calgronteed. As long as the Aegis is in place, Nafalar can't reach Dragonhold. We need to remove it. More cultists. Where do the dragons find these demented Khajiit?
Playing fetch with my cat, trying to stay invisible and hide from enemies. This is going great. Surprisingly, it actually is.
Another tapestry. And that's clearly a dragon. This tapestry continues the legend of the Dark Aeon. I suppose it would be more accurate to call it a prophecy. Because the cultists don't believe what we see here happened in the past. They believe the Dark Aeon will arise in the future. The very near future, if Calgronteed has his way. I think the land at the bottom represents this island, Dragonhold. See the vast amounts of Aeon Stone, including the spire at the center? Its energy feeds into the new moon as it rises into the night sky. That's the Dark Aeon. The new moon, the new god that Calgronteed plans to ascend to. But all that energy, that must be the source of Dragonhold's defenses. We have to find this location. We need to hurry and find the wounded dragon. The tremors grow worse with every passing moment, and I fear we're running out of time. We kill it, though I'm hardly fit for another battle. Even so, I doubt we'll be able to deal with the Aegis while the dragon still lives.
Then we're gonna have to wait for him to respawn.
Up there! That's Calgronteed.
I know these words. You cannot stop me.
Oh shit.
Protect me
Sorry.
while I try to destroy the Aegis. Duramar may be wounded, but he's still a dragon.
Protect you. It's gonna take everything to keep me alive from fire. What the fuck? Do these fireballs have auto aim? And they just went through a wall. Oh, that's coming.
Trespassers, you will not destroy the Aegis. Soldat! Fools, Roda!
Won't even let me attack it.
Fools, Roda!
Just so you know, I take 3 times more damage from fire because I'm a vampire. And he went back up to... Fucking hell! I don't care if you're weakened. Fucking help me. I don't...
Trespassers, you will not destroy the Aegis. Soldat!
Why won't my 5 activate? It won't let me heal.
Fools, Roda! Fools, Roda! Soldat!
And he goes back up to full health. I can't do this. It is physically impossible for me to defeat this fight. I've died 3 times. And because of the increased damage on fire, I will keep dying.
Destroy the Aegis.
Because I have to constantly heal myself and I have no chance of damaging them while healing.
Soldat! Fools, Roda!
Nothing much, Dragon. Just dying over and over because I take increased damage to fire. I take 3 times as much as fire or whatever. I, I, I can't because I have to be in range of hitting him. Like, I can't use any of my moves if I'm not in range of him, and that has to be, like, right at this pillar right here. I fucking turned to a pile of ash, too. I don't even have a corpse. I blame that dude. He told that other dude not to come with. Damn Thorn. I mean, I do have an item that can, like, reduce my vampiric stage, so that makes me all the debuffs go down, but I don't know if you'll let me drink it. Seriously confused on what to do. I'll revive, go to my thing, consumable. See if I can drink in this form. I cannot drink in this form.
Trespassers, you will not destroy the Aegis.
He has such, like, terrible auto aim, and then he hurls fireballs right after causing me to fall down, so I can't move. It's like I was at full health too with that one. What the hell? Does he just have a pure chance to kill me outright? I'm gonna go to Wikipedia because this is just stupid. Yeah, the Wikipedia just tells me to fight him off. This thing. I'm asking the people in my chat for help or one of my guilds. Could go to another guild. trying to wait till the boss dies. Oh, no, I'm asking for support, but if I do wait, then another person could come and help me. Like another person doing the quest line. no one's given advice that I can follow. I think I might have to abandon this quest line, to be honest. Because I cannot physically kill this dude without dying immediately.
Trespassers, you will not destroy the Aegis.
I seriously don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I can try drinking some more of the things that reduce the damage or lower my stage, but I don't want to waste them because I don't have that many. And I honestly do not think I'll be able to beat him. Sounds a bit pessimistic, but yeah.
Trespassers, you will not destroy the Aegis. Soldat! Fus Roda! Fus Roda!
Yeah, it's still doing, even when reducing my stage, it's still, or avoid staying, fuck, do I have to zoom out? I can't play zoomed out.
Trespassers, you will not destroy the Aegis. Soldat! Fus Roda!
Yeah, I should have been able to dodge that. No, I am not winning. I, I have never been this stumped before in a game. Because, like, they auto-aim. I'm abandoning this quest. Have fun on your own, Thorn. You don't understand. It tells me to, like, it gives advice on how not to die, but it tells me to dodge, but I can't dodge because it's fucking following me. I don't know how to handle this. Gonna go look at some Google. It's not working either. There's nothing. In-game advice are usually help. In-game advice aren't usually that helpful. Well, this game isn't a pay to win. This is more of a pay to customize your house and stuff. But even if you don't, but yeah, still. I suppose I do have my ultimate that I forgot about. Tend to forget about it. Oh, I can dodge them, but like if I don't push the dodge button, it follows me. And I don't like pressing dodge while because I can't attack, like right there. I'm out of stamina too. I run out of stamina too quick, so I can't dodge. Probably gonna be the one that kills me. Nope. I'm thinking of seriously abandoning the quest. Because I cannot do this. What do I even get for this quest line anyways? This isn't anything good. I think it's just more stuff for the quest, right? Or the house. Yeah, it's nothing good for the quest either. I honestly have no idea what I should do. Apparently it's saying it's one of the most difficult bosses to beat alone. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, I'll pick this up at a later date. So I'll end the stream here and try to figure out a strategy or something. I might just be picking flowers tomorrow, though, to be honest, because I want materials. So I'll end the stream, since I already wasted enough time making you guys wait for me to fight him.